He's a really good dear friend of mine. You know, he's like a son/brother to me. You know, it's just great. It's great to see his rise, where he came from. You know, he didn't start a football game until his senior year, and there was a time there where I think it was during his junior year. I pulled him aside and I said, "You're never going to play football here, never." But inside the back of my mind, it was like, this kid's good. But he had some, you know, there's a couple things. I love the guy, man. Like what made him kind of like not good at that time, I knew with like the recipe that he was going to be a really, really good player. He always had great feet. He was tenacious. He had a kind of a bad attitude at times, and when it was time to compete, he was always there. So, and, you know, sometimes the big guys, it just takes a while for them to catch up. You know, catch up to their brain, catching up to their feet. So, man, we're so proud. You know, it's a great tradition at Sarah. You know, with Tommy and now we got David in there, so we're really excited about it.
I got to ask you about that, though. You don't see a lot of guys, you know, going as a 21-year-old rookie NFL starter who also didn't play up until senior year of high school. I mean, how do you manage that?
Yeah, you know, it's one of those things. It's like he always had some of the intangibles that it takes to be a great player, especially his footwork. Mm-hmm. His feet were just incredible. And after that meeting I had with, I told him, I said, "You're never going to play it down here. You're an underachiever, and that's what you're gonna, you know, that's what you're gonna be your whole life." And I was in the back of my mind like, "Come on, man, come on." I called his mom that night and I said, "You're not paying for college." She goes, "He doesn't even play." I'm like, "Trust me, he's gonna be really distraught tonight, but you're not paying for college. He's gonna go to college for free, trust me." And I said, "We'll make a man out of him, trust me." And but that was largely in part because he's 6'5" or almost 6'5", and he had that attitude, and his feet were just impeccable. So I think that's kind of, I even heard Coach talking about that. Just his footwork is awesome.
One of the things people always rave about, it seems like, with David in Green Bay right now is this guy's mature. He's beyond 21 years old. He plays beyond it. Was there, I mean, is that a contrast to where he
Oh,
was
yeah.
freshman, you know?
Oh, God. Mature? That's like the antithesis of David Bakhtiari in high school. Like he has absolutely no maturity. But with that said, his relationships that he had with his teammates and the type of person he is, and his love and passion for the game and all that stuff was always there. But, you know, he's kind of a prankster. He's kind of the jokester. He's kind of the guy that, you know, keep things light and, "Come on, coach, how you doing?" Like, settle down, you know. So that's funny, man. I think that's really funny. But the way he carries his business, you know, there was this, like, when he first signed and left Colorado, he had all his NFL stuff out, and he took a picture of it, all his cleats, gloves, everything, and tweeted it out. And I called him. I said, "Take that off. Take that off your Facebook page or whatever it was. Like, get that up. Nobody cares about that. I want to see you like in a squat with 500 pounds on the, you know what I mean?"
Yeah.
So, but he's always been very coachable, and he's one of the greats, one of my favorites.